So this is going to be our first look at 2020 Topps Pro Debut Hobby. We did break a jumbo already, so it's not our first look at the set. Hey, happy Father's Day to you too. But it's our first look at the hobby boxes, so there's no relics in the jumbos. They give you an extra auto, and you get those really cool shiny chrome cards. All right. This is going to be the standard hobby box. These are $89 a piece, ripped and shipped. And looks like we got another football team gone, possibly. Yep, Redskins are now gone. So we are at 7 on the football mixer that we just posted. So 7 teams gone. And if you're like, what football break? No, Dominguez is not in here. Now, Volpe is. But you got to remember, Pro Debut often focuses on the draft guys. All right? So you got to remember, all right, Dominguez has not actually made his pro debut yet. I know he's signed, but he was signed at 17 or 16 or whatever. So we're going to do a little pro debut to start things off. And then if anybody wants to add themselves to the list, by all means. All right, Peter. So I took half this case out of here. Pick me 2 numbers from 1 to 6. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We'll see what I can do. Thank you. You know, with the name Marc-Down Entertainment, I do get sometimes confused as a DJ, but I will say this, when it comes to trading cards, I'm definitely a good remixer, so, you know. So again, we saw one of these already opened up. These are the jumbos. I have this jumbo, and I have another case now. So I did have another case squared away, and we're gonna go through them too. All right. So here we go. Starting it off with a little 2020 Pro Debut, and maybe we'll see that jump. Yeah, man. You know, I look at the stuff that I got, and I say, how can we make this a good mix? And you look at the boxes that I put there, I mean, it's pretty much all killer, no filler. All right, we got to have some filler in there because, quite frankly, I want everybody to get cards, and that all the breaks are designed that way. All right, nobody giving me money gets paid back in air. That's my thing. So you'll get something. I'm not sure. I gotta admit, I don't really check the ages on the guys. All the guys that they sign. I'll know if they got drafted out of college or high school usually. The hobby boxes do not have chrome, correct? No chrome in the hobby boxes. 0. It is a jumbo exclusive. That is what makes them so desirable. Here we go. Got Dylan Carlson. He's definitely got some tape measure power. Foster Griffin. What would be the best way to display a collection of cards? There's a million ways to do it. It's gonna depend a lot on really your preference as far as how much space you have and what you want to show off. You know, are you how many cards, or are you showing off? You know, some baseballs in there, or are you in a lighted area? You'll need UV protection. So I'll tell you where you can put the shoe, Hector. Got Corbin Carroll, numbered 8 out of 150. Corbin Carroll, 8 out of 150. Riley Green, doing a little dance. There's Anthony Volpe. C.J. Abrams. Bobby Witt Jr. I think we'll give that a little 1 cent love. Why not? Zach Rex. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Jake Sanford and son. And first hit, Fragments of the Farm. So Luis Garcia, the one who plays in the Nationals. The difference in colors on printing plates. Those are the 4 colors that they use, the basic colors that they use to print cards. So you need all 4 of those plates in order for everything to come together. So, yeah, if you want to do some personals, Richard, you are second on the list. So we're opening this box and another one for Peter, and then there's nothing after that. Oh, and this is a piece of the on deck circle. So it's dirty. It's funky looking. I like it. Beal who? Finest in hobby, you got it. How hard are the short prints this year? Image vary. Oh, they were tougher this year. 1 in 195. So they're pretty much a case hit. All right. It's going to be hard to tell those image variations. Like I said, it depends on where you're displaying them, how much light enters the room. All right, because they fade. Autographs fade especially. All right. I had somebody sell me a case that was UV, that was supposedly UV treated. What I've heard though is you have to be careful. A lot of them don't give you a percentage number, and when they say they're UV treated, they're not 100%. If it's 50% UV treated, over time it's gonna like fade away. Because I saw one vendor selling it was 95%. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'll have to remember that. But when I get my shop, I'm probably going to want to try to keep as much sunlight out as possible. So it depends on the amount of space you have. All right, how much you're actually displaying. I mean, basically, there's no, best way to do it. And really, it's a very personal thing, you know. You can put. I've seen cards on shelves. People make custom shelves. You have there's Brohan, Jordan. Oh no, Francisco Alvarez. I'm like Mets logo. So I mean, basically, just put out what you want to see, and arrange it in a way that's eye appealing. It's displays is a very personal thing. It, you know, the best thing you can really do is look at what some other people have done. Get some ideas. Maybe you see, 3 different ways that people have displayed their stuff, and you take a little bit of this, you take a little bit of that, and you maybe add your own touch. I don't know. If you collect a certain player, do you just display that one player? Or do you want to display like the top PC hits that you have? I mean, there's really a billion ways you can go with this. Matt Cantorino, 98 out of 99. Yeah, I've had a lot of beauties just sitting in a box for like 5 years now. Ever since the store went out. Kendall Williams. Gonna be the first auto out of this. Kendall Williams. Cody Hoesi. And numbered 149 out of 150, Gabriel Cancel. Joey Bart. All right, next deck. So again, for those of you who may not gotten notified yet, there is a new football breakup. It does have 2019 National Treasures included with a bunch of high hit boxes from 2020. All right. Dollar-wise, it's a pretty even split, but there's only like 10 cards from 2019. Interesting. Sometimes Pro Debut packs an extra hit. Usually it's an extra relic, though. Well, that might not be the case this time. So I guess 3 autographs aren't just for jumbo boxes, right? Actually, doesn't look like any of these are going to be relics. So I have the feeling that instead of, oh, okay, it's 2 autograph cards and 2 additional hits this year. So I think they're making less of the relics this year. I think there's more autos possible. So it's not an extra hit. It's not an extra hit. See, you got to read the fine print. Oh, yeah, those guys got banned right away. This year it says 2 autograph cards and 2 additional hits instead of 2 autograph cards and 2 relic cards. So not an additional hit. They changed it up a little bit on us this year. Nick Madrigal. But 3 autos is still good. I would take that. Brett Beatty. Adley Rutschman. Jumbo is just 3 autos. All right. Jumbos, 3 autograph cards. Josh Jung. So, I mean, really, the jumbo boxes, you're paying for the chrome. Paying for the chrome. Miguel Vargas. 3 out of 150. I think even if somebody makes top fan status, I still think it takes about a week for it to actually show up as a badge. Not 100% sure on that. Evan White. I think it was 5 base and a parallel per pack. Somewhere around that. Yeah, we only opened 1 box, but I think it was 5 base and a parallel. And then Jake Sanford, Yankee prospect there. Jake Sanford, going to be the fourth and final hit. Right, but it is, you got to remember, Pro Debut is the flagship design. I mean, Bowman didn't stay that high. That's just a normal cyclical part of prospecting. But you got to remember, yeah, it's not Bowman, but the print runs on the jumbos are supposed to be extremely low. I mean, even the biggest breakers were getting very little of the jumbos. So, hey, Bob, what's up? So if those are as scarce as one would believe they are, it is definitely going to have an impact on their value. So great, I told you to go with the hobbies, right? This is my thing. If you are looking to just, build the Pro Debut set, you can get like 3 hobby boxes for the price of a jumbo. If you're trying to get in on something that is, possibly scarce and are willing to pay the extra money to take the chance that they're going to take off, then the jumbos are for you. Everybody has different goals, but a lot of the prospectors out there who are flippers are going to be looking to grade those chrome cards. And again, you look at, there's a lot of parallels out there in the boxes. So if there's one parallel in every pack and they're giving you 5 chrome cards in addition to that, you really got to wonder how many of them are really out there. Might not be as many as you think. I think there's a site out there that'll actually do the math. So I'm curious to see what is the actual total print run on those chrome cards. I'd like to know that. Christian Pache, 34 out of 50 with the gold. That's not a bad one there. You got a, top 20 guy in gold here. All about that base, I won't be looking. If somebody tells me, I'll have the info. I got enough on my plate. And we got a Pro Debut medallion 9 out of 99, Jackson Rutledge. 9 out of 99, Jackson Rutledge. Pitcher for the Nationals. Alright, again I got, this is Peter's second box of Pro Debut. After that we got a couple boxes for Richard Olvera. And if anybody else is looking to get their name on the list, just let me know and we'll be a go. Another Pro Debut Hobby and a Finest. All right, next stack here. J.J. Bleday, Ryan Mountcastle, hey, what's going on? Got Foster Griffin. I think I sold all my autos. I had a couple nice patch cards. So, Grant Little, 105 out of 150. Yeah, I might have sold all of mine. I'm not sure. Got Tyler Freeman. Father's Day was good. How about yours? Got to hang with the fam. Spent some time at the beach. My dad came down too. We had some Chinese food, and then we went out for ice cream. So probably should have called it Fatter Day, but we got numbered 48 out of 99, Victor Mesa Jr. So this is the older of the Mesa brothers. Victor Mesa coming in was actually the one who was drawing a lot more hobby excitement, but probably in part due to his age, because I think he was another one of those 17-year-old signees. His brother did a little bit better, batting 284, and Victor Mesa had only batted 214. So I don't know if there's as much of a difference hobby-wise between the two. Nice. Ice cream cake is always good. One of the flavors I had in my ice cream today was ice cream cake, because there's always room for crunchies. And we can't actually eat at restaurants right now, so still, you can do outdoor seating, but I mean, first of all, on a holiday, what are the odds that you're actually going to get outdoor seating? And the space is going to be super limited for those places. You know, unless it's like a beach place. But even then, there's not a lot of property out there. So, yeah, no, we can't. Nice. Yeah, you know what comes in waves every year? The flu. Technically, the 1919 flu pandemic still isn't over. Everywhere in the world still gets it, and people still get the flu every year. So, and you know, once people have had it for the first time, I'm sure their body reacts a little differently the second. I don't know. Andrew Vaughn, I know people are really split on that and everything like that. I'm over it. I want to see my kids be able to play softball and do dance and all that fun stuff. Luis Robert. New Jersey starts practice officially tomorrow. So I want there to be a national. Ethan Lindo, number 41 out of 99. I have well, my oldest has practices this week, I believe, but she has a wrist injury that came kind of out of nowhere, and we're not sure what the cause of it was. So I got to bring her to get that looked at again tomorrow. Brian Campusano. And I might need to try to get a referral for an orthopedist or something like that. So, and number 22 out of 25, Red Sox prospect, Cameron Cannon. Cameron Cannon. So, no idea what she did. Nah, it's her throwing hand. I mean, technically, she can kind of throw with her left hand, but that's not the recommended course of action. But for some reason, she insists on throwing with her other hand every once in a while. So yeah, I don't know what is the issue, but I'm hoping it's something that's easily treatable and solvable. Because After all this wait, not to be able to play games for a while is going to suck. I think she did it at a swimming pool, lifting herself up out of the pool, and that's my theory right there. Yeah, she's winning one, but she says it's not doing anything. She says it hurts like in here. All right. So thank you, Peter. Richard, are you ready? So, Richard Olvera, what do you want to see first, the pro debut or the finest? Look at that. I actually have a finest box sitting next to me. So we can do finest or we can do pro debut first. Debut? All right. So pick me a number from 1 to 4. Number from 1 to 4. Numero trace. 1, 2, 3. All right, good luck. So that sounds like a fun trip. Do a little camping. So again, we are taking requests for personals for anybody looking to get some action for tonight. We just posted a new football break. That break will include a box of 2019 National Treasures and 5 other 2020 boxes loaded with hits. How many hits total in that one? 12, 22, 26. There's over 30 hits in that break. Probably about closer to 35. So 35 hits in a football break's not too shabby. And there's Josh Jung to start it off. Nolan Gorman. Zach Rex. Ronaldo Hernandez. So there's Victor Mesa. Oh, he batted .235. I'm sorry. But no home runs. Stole 18 bases in 116 games. I guess that's not awful. John Doxakis, bookend, 99 out of 99. Luis Vasquez. And Maddie's Fight Night jersey. So Carlos Cortez, St. Lucie Mets. Next stack. Oh, there we go. So this one's going to have 2 relics in it. Yeah, I only have the one, too. There you go. Yeah, it's all autos. 24 autographs. And there's some hit guarantees. You'll get a first-round quarterback. You'll get a first-round wide receiver. And you'll get a first-round defender. So they make a few promises there. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. I had some concessions I had to make in time with not getting the supplies I needed in the time that I thought that they were going to make it here, but we're starting to get things caught up, and I had a ton of supplies make it in on Friday. So that's going to help me out a lot. Christian Pichet. And felicidades. Acaba de recibir una tarjeta de réplica de Copa de la Diversión de 2020 Topps Pro Debut Baseball. So we got Forrest Whitley. 248 out of 989. From the Copa Diversión. Forrest Whitley. Run, Forrest, run. And then number 100 out of 150. Adam Hall. Now we just need some oats. My Spanish is not that good. I can read it, but I think very slow in Spanish. I think I talk slow enough in English. I could read from the script probably all right. That means I said it right. You're picking up what I'm putting down. What can I say? I speak 2 languages, English and Californian. Forrest Whitley. It's funny because, like, I guess as my dad's gotten a little bit older, like, sometimes he'll be speaking a sentence and he'll go 3/4 of the way through in English and he'll just, like, finish it in Spanish. And, like, you know, if it's, like, my wife or kids involved in the conversation, they'll be like, huh? And he won't even realize he'd have done it. So I gotta finish the sentence or something like that. Seth Martinez. Matamoscas de Mimesa. Or Midesa. I don't know. It's almost sounded like mimosa. I could go for one of those in the morning. Any new products? What? The 6 that we got in 2 days ago weren't enough? Yes, this is another very busy release week. Matter of fact, I can I'll pull up that data now. Again, a lot of things are subject to change right now. 121 out of 150. But I think all these are going to make the cut. So Trevor Larnack, decent prospect there for the Twins. All right, so let me see if I can remember everything that came in. So the one thing that we got back in that we haven't had for a while was Top Series 1 Jumbos. All right, these were last week's releases. This right here, Topps Pro Debut. All right, that came in a hobby. And this year they're doing a jumbo format with exclusive Chrome cards. We had for football, Leaf Flash. Big League Baseball came in on Friday. On Wednesday, there's a collector's edition that's supposed to come out as well. Topps Finest, which we're going to break a box of now. Right? And what else was there? Sage Aspire Football. I only got one box of it. I almost never. This is the first time I think I pre-booked a Sage product, maybe since 2014. Leaf Flash, Sages. Oh, Prism Baseball was the other big one. So Prism Baseball came out as well. So that was Friday. Now we flash forward. I told you one of them already because, what you call it? It was, they split it off for some reason. And where the heck's that list? I know it's here somewhere. There it is. All right. So for Wednesday, Clearly Authentic Baseball. TriStar Hidden Treasures Autograph Football Mini Helmets. Friday, so that's 3 so far with Big League Collector Edition. Friday, we have Top Series 2 Hobby and Jumbo and Legacy Football. All right, so another 5 releases next week. June closes out on the 30th with Leaf Valiant Baseball. On July 1st, Spectra Basketball. And I should be getting a case of that. Ooh. Also, Prism Baseball, you'll have the quick pitch boxes. I think I got like 4. They don't even send a sell sheet for that stuff out anymore. They just, if you order, then they just give you. And then that's it. That 4th of July week's kind of light, at least for what I'm getting. I didn't pre-book any UEFA Champions League soccer, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. That's Top Finest. And I don't remember if I got any Twilight Zone. I might have asked for 1 or 2 boxes, but I might not have. I don't know. And then it's going to be really busy the next, well, pretty much every week in July after that. All right. Every week in July, except for the one leading through the 4th, is going to be busy. How's Prism Baseball? Awesome. And I got somebody on Periscope saying, save your money. Stop buying useless cards. Buy Bitcoin, idiot. Right. Let's see. What's the card market look like in the last 8 months to a year? And what's Bitcoin look like the last 8 months to a year? I know there's been a down and then an up, but I'd rather buy something I can actually put my hands on. Chronicles Soccer comes out in July, and that I did pre-book. They didn't give me any numbers on it yet, but I did ask for it. So if they tell me no, it's their fault. So, but hey, at least Bitcoiner has a great sales pitch. Call people idiots. Prism is $1.99. So Prism Hobby is $1.99 a box. And again, there's hot boxes again this year. It's loaded with parallels and stuff. And Jason Dominguez is on the checklist. So Dominguez autos are possible in Prism. Trying to... Where is the Prism baseball? There it is. Trying to pull up the sell sheet. So this year they're only doing one hot box in every case. So they're even scarcer. Color Blast, on the other hand, is a case hit again, I believe. So it's not as scarce as last year, so they're easier to get. And then there's 4 hobby exclusive parallels: blue, red, ultra rare tiger stripe, and gold vinyl. I'd rather have those blockchains than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's for idiots. I don't mean that. Well, I kind of do. It's just imaginary money to manipulate. I just don't see the fun in it. So anyways, I only had one box next to me. I don't remember if I had any more open, Richard. So this is the one. This is going to be a good one anyway, right? Good luck. Got a little sidetracked there. It's probably that idiot from Sports Card Radio, too. I think in school somebody beat him up and stole all his baseball cards, and now he's like got a death wish for the hobby. And he doesn't like people who tell it like it is. This is why he does not like me. He wouldn't even have a beer with me. I even said I'd pay. All right. Gary V. You got a lot of people with a lot of new money interested in the hobby. I'll give them credit for that. Yeah. Kyle Lewis, finest firsts. Kevin Biggio is apparently the man. Got Freddie Freeman with a refractor. Masahiro Tanaka, 49 out of 250. Aristides Aquino. Francisco Lindor. Trent Grisham. Isan Diaz. Finest duos or duels. Trout and Ohtani. And you got Matt Beattie, 22 out of 150, blue auto. And not too shabby right behind him, Bo Bichette with a refractor. I like that. Bo Bichette refractor. That's the type of stuff that would be nice if it came back a PSA 10. All right, other mini box. And finishing this up. Acuna and Riley. AJ Puck. Let's see, Jose Barrios. Reese Hoskins, 209 out of 250. Got Will Smith. Gavin Lux. Dylan Cease, Will Smith again, Nick Solak, Bobby Bradley. And Brian Reynolds, who I think is pretty underrated hobby-wise here. So Brian Reynolds. Franmil Reyes with a refractor. And that is a wrap for that. So thank you, Richard. And anybody else got anything for me right now? So thank you. Again, new football break. Just posted before I went live. Last I checked, we had 7 teams taken in that. It's a 6-box pick your team football mixer. Box of 2019 National Treasures. And then 2020 boxes are Score, 2 of Contenders Draft, and 2 of Leaf Flash. Cardinals are 175, Ravens 125, Bills are 75, Broncos 135, Saints 35, Eagles 125, Chargers 125, Seahawks 125, Rams are 70, Panthers 75, the Bills are 65, the Bengals 150. Browns are 35, Cowboys 100, Packers 100, Texans 50, Jaguars 110, Chiefs 95, Vikings 75, Patriots 135, Giants 175, Jets are 30, Raiders 100, Steelers are 85, Titans are 75. So that is what we got for right now. So again, anybody got anything for me? Yeah, came on late tonight. Took Father's Day off. And now we're back. So if anybody needs anything, just hit me up. And we are ready, willing, and waiting for the next thing to go here. So keep your eyes open tomorrow. 1 to 3 breaks expected to post. All right, I thought I was going to get 2 out today, but it got a little late, and I only posted the 1, and I pretty much posted that right around midnight my time. So there's probably a decent amount of people who haven't even seen it yet, and we're already a quarter of the way home. So could it go tomorrow? Maybe. I gotta say, tomorrow or the day after is probably pretty likely. So again, we'll see everybody soon. And if you need anything, just hit me up on Messenger. All right. So take it easy, and we'll rip you a new one soon. Take care.